When you're driving, one wrong decision can change lives in an instant. It's now been 5 years since Virginia's hands-free law took effect to reduce distracted driving. Tonight, ABC 13 investigates. Is it working? Meredith Spies walks me to the exact spot her mother, Karen Giles, took her last breath 7 years ago. Is this where it happened?
Yes.
This twisted metal is all that remains of Karen's car.
It was a lot worse than I think I was originally thinking.
Karen Giles, an experienced EMT and firefighter who spent her life saving others, lost her own life at only 56 in a head-on crash in Chesterfield County.
It's so sad too. Like she should have died of old age.
It just happened in a split second.
Sam Allebaugh remembers that day too. February 13th, 2019, driving a dump truck while texting his girlfriend about Valentine's Day plans.
I just glanced back down at my phone. It was horrible.
Short,
terrible sound.
Moment.
I never saw Karen Giles coming until I hit her.
A crash so severe.
I still called out to her, but she had died upon impact.
In an instant, a vibrant life was gone.
She was always there to snuggle. She loved being a grandmama. My mom was a people person. She was just an awesome, friendly force.
Sam Allebaugh, who lives in Roanoke, pleaded guilty to vehicular manslaughter in the death of Karen Giles. His 9-year prison sentence was reduced to 8 months, including probation and community service, and a heavy question he has to deal with every day.
My big question is, why did I get to go home?
Crashes like this one pushed lawmakers to enact Virginia's 2021 hands-free law, with Meredith and other families leading the fight.
There's a real balance there between one person's right to do what they are able and should be able to do, and another person's right to not be negatively impacted by that.
Under the hands-free law, holding your phone while driving, you get a ticket. First offense, $125. Second or more offense, $250. Since 2021, more than 100,000 citations were given in Virginia, a steady climb each year. In Lynchburg alone, more than 700 citations. Yet crashes, injuries, and deaths linked to cell phones after a brief dip are rising again. 14 deaths in 2024 alone. So I asked the law's author, how well do you think that law is working?
I think there is more awareness now about how risky and how dangerous it is.
State Senator Scott Surville believes the law is changing some driver behaviors, but it takes time. Like seatbelts once did, but he admits more work is needed.
We haven't come close to solving the problem because the number of deaths and injuries and accidents are continuing to rise.
He argues enforcement, or lack of it, matters.
I've been happy with how things are going in Roanoke, where you are, but other parts of the Commonwealth, there just doesn't seem to be a whole lot of interest in enforcing that law.
Do you know why?
I haven't talked to officers about it or any law enforcement about it. I just suspect it's a matter of priorities.
How often do you see distracted drivers?
You will see it probably at least once a day, if not multiple times a day.
State Police Sergeant Jessica Sheehan says enforcement of the law is making a difference, but the consequences of those who break it are devastating.
When it's a fatality that's been caused and you have to go to let a family member of someone know that their child has passed away is just heartbreaking. We want people to understand that it's an incredibly dangerous thing that they're doing.
That's a message many drivers already know, but ignore. A 2025 poll from the Virginia nonprofit group Drive Smart shows 66% of Virginians admit to driving distracted. 83% even consider holding smartphones while driving extremely or very dangerous.
It is an addictive behavior.
UVA psychologist Dr. Kim Penberthy points to science as a reason drivers like these we saw in Lynchburg refuse to put their phones down. She says that ping is a dopamine hit, even behind the wheel.
You're trying to multitask, and humans are notoriously not good at that.
And laws alone can backfire.
The folks that want to buck the system or say, well, yeah, that's a rule for other people, but not me. So I think that's why even with laws, you know, we might see it's effective for some, but not for everyone.
What appears to work better? A 2024 study in JAMA shows participants who received money and feedback cut handheld phone use by up to 21%.
So that social feedback plus that incentive seems to really significantly reduce.
But for families who have lost everything, only one number matters. One look, one text, one moment they can never get back.
It's not an easy thing to live with.
I tell my children all the time, if you're in a car with somebody who picks up their phone, tell them, put your phone down. That's how my grandmama was killed.
Put your phone down. In case you're wondering, Meredith Spies did forgive Sam Allebaugh during his sentencing hearing. Now, there are ways to reduce driving and holding texting on your phone while you're behind the wheel. Of course, you can connect through Bluetooth technology. You could turn on Do Not Disturb on your phone. Also, many car insurance companies offer financial incentives for hands-free drivers. You could check it all out in my web story, Distracted Driving. Just go to WSET.com.